Beats production.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on.
This life that we're living is so unforgiving. You try to show mercy, it just makes it driven. And when it is driven, it just starts to ripping the soul that the Lord had just given. And when it's ripping it, that means it's killing it. Killing every soul on this earth that is healing it. Peeling back every little life that is feeling it. And it really makes me sad what we're going through and dispose of the suffering that some of the people do. Exterminated from the sorrow the life is made cruel. And it's so true. You try to stay alive, but you can't, cause the life comes up and just ruins your plans. Now you're holding hands with your little girlfriends, hoping to God that you don't have to see the serpent. And it's a pretty big world that we're living on. People going by like they're passing the baton. Kids being born right before the break of dawn. And when life comes around, everything is really gone. It's so confusing. Am I on this earth just to be losing? Or am I on this earth just to be on the dirt? Living a monitor just to be amusing.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on.
And even if you try to hide, try to run, or try to protect yourself with a lot of guns, life will eventually find you in the life that you know will soon be done. It's kinda hard living the life when you don't know right from wrong when you're giving the light. Is your mind just stupid or you're just not bright? Selling drugs to little kids, man, you know that ain't right. Maybe that's why life does what it does. Getting confused and all up in the buzz. People killing people for the money and the drugs, not caring who they killing cause they do it for the love of the drugs. It's kinda confusing, but it's love. And this was stupid, just to be cruising and killing everybody just to get the buzz. But it's life. And sometimes life's hard to understand. You try to make your own plans, trying to be your own man, then life comes and destroys your land. But that's just how it goes. Ain't nobody would really ever really know. And if you know, then you have the key to life and you can open up the door and you can leave. Just go.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on.
Like I said in the first verse, man, this life is so confusing. You either winning or you're losing. Why we always gotta be forever just choosing? Why can't we just coast on the road and let the universe guide us wherever we go? We can go where we want, not where we're told. Cause we have our own souls, let our souls unfold. Some people say you gotta deal with life, but right now I'm telling you it's you who decides. And even if you don't know the wrong from the right, you gotta do your own thing and see what's inside. Cause it's only you who can change it. You gotta look into your mind and see what's the strange shit. You might have challenges, you might lose your wits, but at the end of the day your soul will transmit.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on.